All right, man. The local media is drinking the Lions Kool-Aid. I told you guys I was walking my dogs. I go to this park. I go to a few parks near me, but I go to this park, this specific park, and me and the guys we chop it up about football. Sports in general, and there's a lot of basketball talk, but obviously football season creep around the corner. We was talking about the Pistons and the summer league for a second. He was like, "Well, I heard the Lions going to be pretty good this year." I looked at him. I said, "We'll see." You know what I'm saying? Ain't exactly what I said, but you gotta keep it G-rated, right? And I mean, yeah. Before the Pistons did what they did in the offseason, which it took the Thunder away from every other Detroit team. The Pistons took the Thunder away from all of that, bro. And um, and a lot of people were starting to be up on the Pistons. A lot of people were starting to drink that Kool-Aid, drink that Hawaiian blue Kool-Aid. And like I said before, I ain't here to stop you, bro. I just, like I said, I don't be having predictions, dude. I don't like really like mess with the predictions no more when it comes to the Pistons. I mean to the Lions. I just, last few years y'all told me I don't really have no predictions. I just let it lay where it lay at. I don't want to be like, oh man, they trash and they win, or I really don't know. I told myself years ago, man, I used to bet this dude across the line when I worked at GM. We used to bet every week. In the one week I picked against the Lions, right? I picked against the Lions. They was I think they beat the Colts in the opener. It's kind of when Amir Abdullah went off. And they beat the Colts in the opener, right? Then I picked with them the next week. I can't remember who they played the next week, and I lost. I used to bet this dude named Tone. I run into him every now and again. And and I lost. So first two, that was our best. After that week, I swept them. I swept them. I swept them. Shit, I ain't lose another week. The next 14 weeks? We just bet random pick, but those are the picks, we just agree on the pick. And man, I was like, you know what, bro? I ain't never betting with them and I ain't never betting against them. I'm gonna do some 16 parlays game weeks. This I didn't last year. I'm gonna try to do a 16 game parlay as many times as I can this week this year while I'm betting. But they say in the Bleacher Report, so y'all can see it. So y'all can see it's official. This are they 9 bold prediction by Maurice Moulton. All right, this they 9 predictions. Chicago Bears will flirt with a winless season, 1-16. I don't see that. I think they too talented. They didn't do much this offseason, but I think they still too talented to flirt with that. Dallas will miss the playoffs. I'm not surprised about that, but I think Dak could be better with his ankle. And then you get to the Detroit Lions. We get back here finishing with a winning record first time since 2017, so it's been around 5 years. Uh, Alec Pierce win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm not surprised, but I don't believe in the quarterback he got in Matt Ryan in Indianapolis. The Raiders' offense will finish number one in scoring. I don't agree with that because Derek Carr ain't that good. Al Robinson will win Comeback Player of the Year. Yeah, thanks to Chicago. I can see that. He should have a big year with Stafford if he stay healthy. Najee win a rushing title. I disagree with that. I don't think he really he's gonna have the opportunity. I just think he's an all-purpose back. He one of them backs that remind me more receiver than running back, in my opinion. Mike Evans tops Calvin Johnson single season rookie receiver record. I doubt it. He do a lot of deep catches, but he just so inconsistent, bro. Commanders win the NFC East. I would be surprised. It's trash. So those are non-predictions. So back to the one that appeals to us. So not only are there locals drinking the Kool-Aid, man, the the national media is starting to drink the Kool-Aid. So something must be up. Something must be up. Something must be popping. Something must be cracking, lacking up in here, what Jamie Foxx used to say back in the Jamie Foxx show. Something must be cracking, lacking up in here. The Detroit Lions have finished with a winning record for the first time since 2017. So something must be popping. Big things popping in Detroit. The Pistons on the up and up. People talking play-in. I caution people, but I see why. And now they're talking winning record. Now, it's not the toughest division. I mean, I don't really see the Packers being that talented, you know what I'm saying, because they lost Devontae Adams, and they don't really have much behind that, but Aaron Rodgers make something out of nothing. The Bears, they kind of like in transition right now. So, and the Vikings are the Vikings. Kirk Cousins just can't take the bull by the reins. He reminds me of Matt Stafford in his division. But the difference is he had way better teams around him than Stafford had. You know, so that's crazy to me. But is it out the realm of possibility? Yeah, they got a very favorable schedule. I just don't believe it. You know, this is my opinion. You know, you know, but it can happen. I've seen crazy things happen. One thing about the Lions, they start off hot, then they taper off at the end. Or they start off slow like last year, then they get hot on the back end. That's just how it is with them. You know, that's just how it is. I can't explain it, but that's just what it is with them. You know, and they taper off on the back end. They will sprint the hundreds and they'll walk and they'll sprint the first whatever half of the field, but they gonna try on the back end like they hit a home run. But it says, let me zoom this in for y'all. We don't get a lot of national media love. I'm kind of optimistic, a little bit more optimistic. Let me zoom 200%. It says Detroit Lions have won 8 games over the last 2 seasons, but this year they'll take a big step forward under head coach Dan Campbell. This offseason, the Lions add explosive receivers and DJ Shark and rookie first rounder Jameson Williams. Both players suffered injuries last year, but assuming they get back to 100%, quarterback Jared Goff should connect with them for big plays on the perimeter. At 6'4", 205, 4.34 speed, Shark can present matchup issues for opposing teams. In 2019, he scored 5 of his 8 touchdowns from at least 20 yards beyond the goal line. If Shark ankle doesn't limit him, he'll rack up yards and possibly touchdowns in bunches. Williams may have a slow start as he works his way back from the torn ACL, but the rookie will bring instant offense when healthy. Last year, the Alabama product averaged 19.9 yards per catch. Behind a steady offensive line that returns all 5 of its primary starters, Goff have time to pick apart defenses with Pro Bowl tight end T.J. Hockenson, William Sharp, wideouts Josh Reynolds, and running back DeAndre Swift, who can see plenty of targets out the backfield. Detroit would also make opposing quarterbacks uncomfortable with additions of rookie Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Pascal. They'll help Charles Harris, who had a breakout 2021 campaign with 7.5 sacks, 34 pressures, pushed the pocket. Romeo Core, who had 10 sacks 2 years ago, could have a bounce back year after he missed 13 outings last term. The Lions can win high scoring matchups and beat their opponents in trenches, which makes them a dangerous sleeper team in 2022. They're plus 290 to finish with a winning record. Roll the dice on this squad. So there you go. So I'm saying roll the dice. He didn't even mention Amon-Ra St. Brown. So he said roll the dice. You know where I tell you, what I tell y'all, believe in yourself. Go roll them dice like he say roll them dice. But in my opinion, we'll see. In my opinion, I hope that he right. But I just don't trust Jared Goff. I don't care. He trash. I just gonna have to say it. But he got a lot of weapons this year, but a lot of weapons coming off of injuries. James Mitchell, the tight end, they drafted coming off of ACL. DJ Shark coming off of injury. Jameson Williams, we don't know when he's coming back. Coming off of he's coming off of ACL injury. Josh Pascal coming off a leg injury. We can just keep going on and on and on and on. So they got a lot of guys this offseason injury prone, but that is sneaky, really good offseason. But my thing is, you're going with the same 3 quarterbacks from last year. And I said before, a lot of people think that it ain't as bad as people think it is. We're going to find out this year if y'all right or I'm right. Because they play the Eagles right away. It's going to be interesting. But that means, people ain't been excited about the Lions in a long time. Dan Campbell got better at his coaching last year. Don't know who's going to call the plays, but he got better. But, I just don't like Jared Goff's arm neither. His arm just trash to me. Maybe because he's getting older, but his arm just don't seem like he got the zip. They talking about strong. Maybe I'm just spoiled by Matthew Stafford's arm. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Matthew Stafford arm just like, what I'm saying? Just makes you spoiled. But nonetheless, man, we'll see. It's gonna be on Jared Goff. It's gonna be on the health. It's gonna be on the health of the Lions, the health of the line. So on paper, it looked good. Look real good. So but people are saying, well, Jared Goff didn't have any help last year. Here you go. Let's see what the new excuse would be if you don't like tongue in. But everybody drinking Kool-Aid. only reason why it's not more evident is because the Pistons just have a hell of an offseason. That's why it's not. That's why it's not more. It's not really like doing what they're supposed to do. But also, another time, on other people on the betting odds, people believe Dan Campbell will be fired. You know, that's what people think. They think Dan Campbell will be fired fast. So I can't really call it, but I'm just gonna stay in the middle and I'm be optimistic. Hopefully hopefully they do it. But on paper they look pretty good. Weakest spot is probably the linebacker position. But we're gonna get into that all next week. Gonna get into that all next week. So Lion streams, Lion talk. If anything happened with the Pistons, y'all know I'm the guy that make it shake too. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, Christian Chance notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Like I said before, hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, or you can reach out. It's the fastest way to reach out. Spotify, Anchor, you listen to my podcast there. Appreciate that. If you watch me and rate me there, have some Lions content coming pretty soon. And financially, my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. So appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.